Am I the target audience for Bluey? No, I'm an adult. Do I still watch it? Yes. Yes, I do. Listen. This Australian show heals my inner child, okay? And every time I see the metal muffin shirt, I am so tempted to buy it. Ugh. With this said, Bluey couldn't shake off the grip that infection AUs have on many fandoms. No fandom is safe. If you are new here or have no idea what I'm talking about, infection AUs took over TikTok for a little bit. Essentially, it is a trend where people like to make their favorite characters suffer. Sorry, I meant an alternate universe where their favorite fandoms undergo a disease of some sort. In this video, we're first going to watch a public service announcement about rabies. This was posted about 3 months ago by Eraser Dread. I'm not sure if he was inspired by the trends or not, but it definitely fits the theme of today, so please go check them out. As always, all the original creators will be linked below. Let's get started. The video opens up to the healer's home. It is very vibrant, almost hallucinogenic looking.
Australia is under attack by a severe outbreak of the rabies disease. Stay in your homes at all costs.
Low-key, that looks more like an alien invasion.
I repeat, stay in your...
Daddy, what are rabies?
I don't know, Bingo. I think you should ask your good friend Muffin about that.
I was sick last week. Oh, I had rabies.
Well, Bingo, rabies is a little too scary for babies.
I'm not a baby anymore, Daddy.
All right, you little scamp. Maybe you are ready.
No, because what was that? Why did he react like that? Also, the art style of the clay is just so off-putting.
Follow me and I'll show you.
The sun sets and they begin walking through a dark forest while Bandit is leading the way. He then begins to talk about the many Australian predators. No, because why are all the scary things in Australia? With that said, I would trade my left kidney to see a platypus in person. Jealous. Can we also talk about how Bandit is walking, right? And then Bingo is just hopping. No movement, just hops.
Just around the bend, little one.
Daddy, this is scary.
Bingo is absolutely tweaking right now. I mean, I would too. Why are there growls coming from the shed? This is definitely where it gets even more dark. Bandit hands Bingo the gun. Bandit reassures Bingo that she's gonna be okay, but it's time for her to learn about rabies.
They say we're healers, but unfortunately, little one, rabies is a virus we just can't heal.
Even in the most disturbing situations, Bandit can't help himself with those dad jokes.
Bluey? Mummy?
Mummy and Bluey need to rest now, Bingo. Pull the trigger and let them rest.
1, that is absolutely horrifying. That is the thing of nightmares. 2, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that monster. That cannot be Bluey's mom and Bluey because Chili is a red healer and those are both blue healers. You
must do it, Bingo.
With hesitation, Bingo takes the shot.
Rabies is no joke. If you or a loved one show symptoms of rabies, please seek medical attention immediately.
Good job, Bingo.
Yep, that was a Bluey rabies public service announcement.
Listen, after this video, we can all go to therapy together. It definitely reminds me of Robot Chicken, though. Next, we're gonna watch a series called Bluey the Unbroken. This is created by Random Human or The Unbrokes. They have come out with several videos, a season 1 and a season 2, and eventually a season 3, but in this video, we're just going to cover the first season. But please go check them out. Again, all the original creators will be linked below. Let's get started. It opens with Chili driving with Bluey and Bingo in the back. It is very evident that Chili is in distress. Bingo asks her mom, "Where are we going?" Chili reassures them that they're going somewhere safe. Bingo chimes in and asks where her dad is. He's playing pretend at home, mutters Chili. "Why?" asks Bluey.
We are shown the healer's home with a deformed Bandit inside. I don't know, Bluey mutters Chili, trying to give off the illusion that everything is still fine. I believe here we are shown what is going on in Bandit's head, but what is happening in his head is not the reality. What's happening? I breathed in something. I miss you, Chili, Bluey, Bingo, everyone. We go back to Chili, and she's stressing out because they're about to run out of fuel. She keeps trying to reassure everyone that they're fine. Bluey yells, I say Dad should stop playing pretend and should come help us. Chili's about to break the truth to her kids, but in that moment, she almost crashes into Radley? Except, something's off. Bluey, look away! Bluey doesn't understand. In that moment, she doesn't see a monster, but her uncle. Low-key, in that frame, he looks like Catnap from Poppy Playtime. Am I wrong? Anyways, Radley goes for the attack, but in the nick of time, Stripe saves the day. Chili is so thankful to have come across Stripe. She thought she had lost everyone to the infection. Stripe was quick to correct her. It's not an infection or a mutation. He said he'll explain everything later. I believe we are shown Bandit's mind again. Someone calls out to him, and he thinks it is Chili. Is it really y'all? I don't know what's happening, but I don't care as long as y'all are safe. He reaches out for a hug, and the figures yell at him. What would have happened if they didn't escape on time? He would have had blood on his hands, or rather paws. We are then shown images of his deceased family. Flashes of fond memories go by. All those memories are the only thing you have while you kill innocents and can't control yourself. You just watch them die. These conversations that we see make me believe he is still in there, somewhere, deep down. He just can't control his body. We go back to Chili and the kids. They are reunited with Muffin, Socks, and Trixie. In case you don't know, Stripe and Trixie are the kids' aunt and uncle, so Muffin and Socks are their cousins. Trixie encourages Muffin and Socks to show their cousins the playroom. She wants the kids to be distracted while she talks to Chili about what is going on and what happened to Bandit. Chili opens up about what happened to Bandit, and the fact that she had not told Bluey or Bingo about it. We are shown a flashback. Chili was going to take Bluey and Bingo shopping, but came back because she forgot her wallet. When she came back, Bandit has already transformed into that disfigured thing. Luckily, Bingo and Blue were already in the car, so she could just book it. Chili asks how come they know it's not an infection. Trixie said that they have been receiving government alerts, saying that they have ran tests on those monsters and detected no virus. They are urging people to go to the military base for shelter before it gets worse. Most importantly, to stay away from anything red and smoky. Stripe chimes in and says they are going to have to leave at 5 a.m. to make it to the military base. Everyone tries to sleep, but it was nearly impossible. In a blink, it was already 5 a.m. They began their journey to make it to somewhere safe. Bluey is feeling dizzy. Guys, do you think Bluey's gonna turn into a monster? All of a sudden, the family runs into a couple of corpses. Oh my god. Something is watching us. We are then shown a buddy hat. And if you watch the show, you already know what you're gonna see next. Snickers. We're shown another monster again. Don't know what these things are called, and I keep wanting to say infection or infected. Bluey realizes that it's Snickers' mom. Bro, it looks like a crazed rabies slinky dog. Bluey finds Snickers. He's covered in blood. You can see his ribs and one of his arms ripped off. The little life he has is draining from him. Bluey begs for him to get up before his mom sees them. Snickers opens his eyes. Bluey, it's you. He retells the story of his attack. His mom attacked him at an arcade. She looked angry. He cried out, "Everything hurts. Every single thing hurts, Bluey. Am I going to die?" This episode of Bluey is called Death. I'm scared of death. What happens when we die? Bluey mutters, "Don't say that, Snickers." You're right. When it does scare me, I just think of my dad. He told me to always be brave before he left to the military. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not crying. You're crying.
First, let's get one thing straight. I'm not crying. I'm just sweating through my eyes.
Snickers closes his eyes for the last time, and Bluey weeps. They were found. Stripe yells out, "Bluey, behind you!" Oh my gosh, there's worms coming from her. Snickers' mom lunges towards them. Stripe manages to pull Bluey away and pulled out a pistol and shot her between the eyes. But it wasn't enough. She came back and bit him on the neck. But how did she survive that? That would have went straight through her brain. Are these things invincible? Trixie stares at her injured husband, while Chili yells that they need to start running. Stripe pulls out a gun and shoots one more time. The image is a little unclear to me, but I think he actually shot her down. Unsure if she's actually dead though. Trixie begs Stripe to get up, saying that they could patch his wounds at the military base, but it's clear that he's too wounded. He wouldn't make it and would only hold them back. Taking him would be a risk. Bluey also comes close to him and begs him to come. She has already lost too many people. Fast forward a bit. They're 10 miles from the city. Chili and Trixie now both share something that no soul should have to face. They both swear that they're going to catch whoever started this. All of a sudden, Trixie fainted and a swarm of armed guards came out. To be careful, they put a muzzle on her. An armed guard picks up Muffin. She squirms and begs for her mom. Bluey realizes that one of the people is actually Rusty's dad. He speaks up and says, "Yeah, I heard a lot about you from Rusty. He'll be glad to know that you're okay, along with the rest of your friends. Sir, we found a message from Group 1. They found 2 bodies. One of them was still alive, but he's in critical condition. Wait. Do you think they're talking about Snickers and Stripe? Tell them to go to the base immediately, sir. All of you are safe now." And that's a wrap of season 1 for Bluey Unbroken. So, what'd you guys think? So I know that both Bluey and Trixie are dizzy. Do you think they're gonna turn into monsters next? Or do you think Bluey's just like really hungry? And obviously Trixie just lost her husband, or supposedly they did find 2 bodies that might be Snickers and her husband, because they said like 1 dead body or 1 deceased body and 1 in critical condition, and Stripe was in critical condition, because we don't know for sure. I think they just left him to have a better chance. It's a really hard decision. If it's not an infection or a mutation, what do you guys think it is? In reality, guys, it's just a Poppy Playtime Bluey crossover episode. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to continue this series. I think in the next video, we're going to continue the Batman Horror Analog series. But if you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that like button. Subscribe maybe. Bye!